Yo, right, everybody, we are here today checking out a little banger by the name of Wavetale. Now, Wavetale tells the story of a post-apocalyptic water world filled with mystery. Seemingly the entire world has been submerged under the sea, and what remains are pockets of survivors in small islands spread throughout the open world of Wavetale. Where Wavetale really shines is, however, in the exploration of the open world it provides, because speed is your friend in Wavetale. Well, in particular, a shadow from the deep is your friend, but this mysterious ally makes traversing the open world and open sea of Wavetale very fulfilling and unique. If you think this is another game where you're on a slow boat traveling the sea, well, you're in for quite a bit of a surprise. Now, if you enjoy what you see here today, check out the provided links down below in the description to pick up Wavetale, available on all modern consoles and PC via Steam, GOG, and EGS. Let's go.
They say that the ocean is big. I wouldn't know. For me, it's always ended at the horizon, where the water meets the fog. I wish I could see what's beyond that line, beyond our island and the plaza. Grandma says that this is our haven, that the lighthouse keeps us safe. But a part of me wants more. It's hard to imagine that this was a different world once, that you could open your door, step outside, and just walk wherever you wanted to go. But that was before the fog. Before the city sank. Before the dirty paws showed up and took everything away from us. We still have a spectacular sunrise, though. I guess the paws couldn't find a way to deprive us of that.
Ahoy, ladies!
Ladies, my bum. Things that need fixing, I presume.
Yeah. A thing for Ursula over at the Sleepy Triplets. A leaking capacitor and something. They said you'd know.
Humph! It's broken again? How does she manage? In my day, we knew how to care for our things.
Alright, Sigrid. There's some crab in the basket, too.
Hello, Mr. Bait.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Bane? We have work to do.
Should be on my way. Fog's closing in. By the way, Doris, have you, talked to anyone lately?
I never talk to anyone now, do I?
They say the dirty paws have been seen by the plaza. I haven't spotted them myself, but
Is this your idea of a joke?
wish it was. Just be careful, will you?
I could look after myself before you were even born, Bane. Now scram! The air seems absolutely saturated with gloom. We need more sparks if we plan to hold that fog back.
I'm on it.
Remember, no fiddling with your hands. Only use the net,
Or they will burn my hands just as they always did Grandpa's. It's not my first time, Granny.
You can't live on old marriage, Shrimpy. I tell you that. Now what are you waiting for? Saw some sparks gathering on the beach earlier. Better check the fountain and Grandpa's memorial as well.
Got it.
Always some that escape the lighthouse storage, too. Don't let that go to waste.
Okay, and we're finally in control. Very splendid lady that we have to deal with there. Typical boomer grandmother. Needed a ticket to get into the observatory. Well, there you go. Back in my day, you needed a ticket to get into the observatory, not like nowadays. Young punks is getting to the observatory for free.
Found one.
Give it a good whack. That should lead the power straight into your battery.
It's like she thinks I've never done this before. Lighthouse done. Sparks, the fog is really close today.
There must be a reason. I'll take Anita and go investigate when we're done.
I thought you weren't gonna take her out before she's repainted.
Necessity knows no law, Siggy.
Thank you. I've already figured it out, you know, it's not my first 3D platformer. Now, I'm already loving the movement in this game, which is kind of something I talked about, the speed of the game itself. Now, I am running the PC version, obviously. I do have it playing at 120 frames, and it is smooth.
You didn't
buttery
climb it, did you?
smooth.
That damages the stone finish.
Huh?
Ah, never mind. Just trouble Iris used to cause as a kid.
Mom, did she play here a lot?
Sigrid, I don't have time for chit-chat. Go get those sparks. Ah, that should do it. With that fog coming, we sure need all the power we can get.
Grandma, what was that about the dirty paws?
I wish you'd never have to live in a world where that scum still existed.
But are they really back?
If they are, we better be ready to batten down the hatches. I don't like the look of that. The lighthouse beams should have pushed it away already. Why won't it?
Grandma! Mr. Bane!
Sigrid! Sigrid, take cover!
So remember that friend I spoke about? That could be the culprit that I spoke about right there. Now, you see that up there is pretty bad because we need the light to keep the gloom away. Their job at the lighthouse, you know? So without that, the gloom starts enveloping what's left of the islands. The models are very interesting too, like, they look kind of basic, but what I like is the faces are very animated and expressive. Like, they're constantly doing something, you know? It's not like some other games where, like, yeah, sure, there's very, like, nice 3D models or whatever. But their faces are always, like, stoic and one way all the time, you know what I'm saying? Again, I really enjoy the face animations, just the expressions on them. Like, you see her, like, looking at this foot, literally popping out from underneath the water, but you still see the other eye looking at the tower, like, yo, that's trouble level there. Not to mention this right here is a ballsy maneuver. Apparently the water for us humans, not good. Not anymore. But if we were to apparently become Jesus, well, it's a different story. Then maybe you can't just walk on water, you can even run on it. And this is what I meant. So let's see what we got here. The shadow. I don't know where to start, but ever since after the gloom wave, a strange underwater shadow stalks me. With it below my feet, I'm suddenly able to traverse the ocean without the need of a boat. Which is great, because as I mentioned, this is a game about speed. Mysteries to solve, but you move so quickly through it that it is just very, very welcome.
Grandma! Grandma, can you hear me? I'm coming! Oceans. I've never seen this much gloom.
Now we got a little bit of combat as well. Don't think all we're doing is exploration. There is indeed combat. Grandma not looking too good, though. Get that out of the way.
No! Iris, wait!
Are you hurt?
I saw... and there was... Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. If this is what the paws are up to, then... You look all pale, girl.
Oh, it's just... there's something...
Is it Anita? Did she capsize?
It's not the boat. Just come see.
Stay back, child. I'll give the harpoon.
No,
and...
it's not dangerous. It helped me save you.
Helped you?
Yeah, like... just watch.
Sigrid, are you out of your mind?
We need more sparks, Grandma. I can go get them.
Absolutely not.
It won't hurt me, I promise. And technically, I'm not in the water, I'm just on it. We don't have a choice.
Have it your way, girl. But don't get used to it.
Alright. Seems like there's something showing up here in this fog.
Sweet Scarecrow.
Right, where you got that?
I wonder what happened to Bane. Tread carefully.
Bane. Grandmother mentioned an iris, right? It's gonna be kind of interesting. Especially, I mean, I'm just gonna tell you what I think straight off the bat. Obviously, this unknown shadow underwater seemed like it looked at us, gave us a little look. I think that look is important because it might have recognized us.
Look, are you trying to insinuate something?
So, yes, sir. This is gonna be very basic, right? Just follow, hit on command and whatever.
Oh, there's a bunch of sparklings over here.
Huh. Those little sticklebacks won't work for machinery like this. Only good for pocket change.
That's gonna be our currency as well for buying costumes to give Sigrid a little bit of a makeover and stuff like that. Spark tank. This gloom and fog out of here, huh? Perfect. Oh, you're not speaking anymore? I don't like it when games do that. Yeah, voice acting the entire thing, and suddenly it's like, oh, we're not gonna voice act now.
Looks like we pushed the gloom away from the plaza, but not much further. We'll need more power to free the rest of the islands. Those fancy plaza folks should have more sparks, so let's head over there. Now you better keep up. I'm not gonna let you slow me down.
You mean I can come?
Don't push it, kid. If I had the knees for it, I'd do it myself. Now, you're my knees. You follow my orders.
Okay. So let's see. Night Orchard going off to the plaza. I believe you could just chill with Grandma here, but I mean, when we got the power that we have, I'll go ahead, Grandma, and take the lead here. I'll let you catch up. You could, inhale my dust. Presumably, if there was any dust here, but there's not because we're in the water, so you know how that works. Press A to start, charge jump, and press A to release. Which, I have been doing already, technically. That. And that. Gets us a little bit higher. As the famous philosopher Scott Stapp once said, Can you get me higher? Is that a Creed reference in 2022, Falcon? Almost 2023? Yes, absolutely. Well, what about it?
Stop it.
Oh! That?
Grandma! Mr. Bane!
Bane? Get out of here. Not looking too good, Mr. Bane. Sigrid, is it really you? For real? I hope so. I saw some people in there. I thought I was the only B-Mans that had driven me mad. But you're here. You saved me. I want to give you something as thanks. Come with me. Oh. What does a mermaid wear to math class? In algebra. Not too bad, eh? Yeah, just stick to your day job, my friend. I want to shop now. So, as I mentioned, this is where you could spend the little currency things we've been picking up. Let's see. Outfits. Checkered. Kinda like the checkered one, to be honest with you. Flames. Oh, what the hell is... What am I, Guy Fieri now, or what? Oh! Bane, shut up! Grandma's caught up already. Oh, the shopping stopped me.
Looming storms, girl. Just get on the boat.
Grandma,
No,
it's
Grandma, I'm having
harmless.
too much fun flying.
I don't care if it's harmless. Ocean, Sigrid. It's not normal. Just get up on deck and...
Did you see Mom in that gloom?
Oh, I
told
missed that one.
you to...
I heard you say your name.
If you say one more word while standing on that thing...
Gotta do the slide, there you go. Ooh. Now that's the big payoff right there. Okay, I think she actually beat me to the location we're going. I still blame Mr. Bane for slowing me, and also the lure of,
It's really them.
What is that?
The flying barge. The dirty paws trump card during the war. We'll discuss that seal of yours more later. Time to speed up.
Roaring Rapids, where is everyone?
Gone. Swept away by that gruesome gloom.
And it took your power, too.
It did. I'm trying to fix it, but it just won't work. Can't even enter the towers, they're all locked up.
How come everyone left in this world is incompetent fools?
That's what you want to hear during a face of crisis, Grandma.
Siggy, see if you can find some sparks around the area. I'll work some wire magic to see if we can power up the towers.
Alright. Explore the area for sparks. Something tells me we might find something over there. Maybe even over there. But I guess we'll start with this one. Why not? Oh yeah, see it up top already. And a couple of fellas here for some combat too. How you doing? How you guys doing? Do we have a lock on, by the way? I imagine I just hit the stick and it should do it, but didn't really notice in that one. Joku. Oh, Sparks, I felt like I was sleeping and had a really strange dream. Did you see where my brother Terry went? We were on the way to get some string to make fishing nets. I heard a scream through the gloom. I'm worried. Could you find him for me, please? Find the brother as well. Oh, we can get rid of this. Perfect. Well, we'll see about the brother. Right now, I got bigger fish to fry, like the spark here. Not hidden here. Power through that. We got. Well, up we go, I suppose. Like, I'm kind of curious if I could do something special with this chain. That's what I was looking at over there. Like, I was like, can I slide off of this, or what do you think? I don't think you can. That would use their floating skills, and would be my friend. Hello, I see you. Don't try to hide in there. Oh, wake up. It's like, is that gonna activate because I hit the switch? Yeah, yes, as a matter of fact, it was. Oh, that looks awesome. All right, you know what? Well, I think I see a spark over here. Do you think there'd be a spark over there? That feels like, you know, do later type of area. I guess I'll do the mini one first here. Got. Hello, my friend. Yep, that's him. Yeah, thanks for getting me out of that mess. Me and my brother Juko went to find some string for a fishing net. We saw something odd in the water, you see, and wanted to deal with it, but then, bam! A tall wave of gloom hit us. You see it too? The monster? Juko and I were gonna catch it. We need 3 big balls. And say, like, you need 3 big balls? Just 2's enough.
Say again?
Oh, it's a book. I guess we could learn about this feller here, huh? The plaza skyscrapers, oh, that's what we've been seeing the entire time. Used to mark Strandville city center. One of them was a bank, a place for storing your paper currency so people wouldn't take it from you. Guess all that paper's still in there somewhere. Although no one really needs it now. The highest building was, of course, Dandelion headquarters. Grandma worked there on the top floor. Okay, so maybe it wasn't him after all, but you know, I still have my doubts. I always kind of blame the scientists in these type of games. This was before everything was sunk, huh? I mean, to be honest, that looks pretty awesome. No lie. Okay, let's power it up here, huh? Oh, I guess through here.
Took your sweet time. Well, this should do.
I was taking in the sights, grandmother. It's pretty out here. Even in the water world. Oh no.
Seems like a lot of power is being redirected to the oil rig field.
Oh? Well, the mayor, he went there when the paws were first spotted. I haven't heard from him since the gloom closed in on us.
Mayor Cloud, huh? No choice but to follow in his footsteps then. Are there any functional sparkcasters around? That might get us through the gloom.
Only the one, I think, up in the towers.
Of course it's high in a tower. Siggy, this one's on you. Sparkcaster, find it. Go.
I get to go to the tower finally? Let's go. All right. Oh dear, what happened to me? Hey, Mr. Nelson, I'm about to get attacked. All right, you, sir, you wait. No attack! I thought he would wait till the conversation was over. I can't. Mr. Nelson, I'm sorry to speak through your dialogue, but this thing was unfortunately attacking me. Should I go and drop off these? I'll drop off the hammers later. Feels like I gotta go through this one to get the third one, and up top is where that thing will be, which is that. Oh God, okay. This guy's got horns. How quickly do you get out? Huh? I guess I was awestruck. I was awestruck for two reasons. Number one, how he looked, but I also saw the red dot on my little UI up there, and I was like, what the hell was that red dot? You kind of see the offices, too, along the way. Where people used to work. I like that. Uh-huh. Oh, there's a big dude in there, too. Not quite a boss, but angry nonetheless. There it is. No, you don't. One little neat feature I've noticed, and again, this is small things that I occasionally pay attention to. I'm just kind of like, hey, I like that. Is that the net only comes out when we're actually swinging it. If you're not swinging the net, it kind of like, yeah, like right there, you see it's gone right now. But if I was to swing it, it comes back. Again, absolutely nothing different at all, but it's just a small little thing that I'm kind of like, yeah, I like that. Maybe like the little plaza section here. Woohoo! Guess up here is where we're going. Baddies. Oh, there is. Oh, I think there's somebody who's trapped in there. I thought it was gonna be about to be a big boy. Cordelia.
Clemens? Clemens? Roaring Rapids, where am I? Who are you?
I'm Sigurd.
And you are? Mrs. Clout at your service. Clout like the mayor? That's correct, darling. He's my precious little boy.
Oh, you must know this place then. I'm looking for something called a sparkcaster. I need to get the rig field to find, well, your son.
Oh. Really? You'll save him from the gloom?
If we can make it to the rig field, yeah.
Well, this is the caster right here. The remnants from the war, you know, used to protect us from the past. Please find my son. He went out there to protect his people. He needs someone to protect him as well.
Well, at least he's a mayor that's actually making an effort to save the people, you know? Not just cowering somewhere, so... Assuming she's not lying, she could be. Could be lying about her son. Never know. Can't believe animals this big existed. Must have been 3 times as tall as Mayor Cloud. Huge. So let's see here. Sparkcaster. Ah. Brickfield East.
Please find Clemens for me, girl. He's all I have left. But be careful. There have been sightings of a giant shadow under the water's surface. And I've seen enough in my life not to wave off that as nonsense.
That being said, everybody, I'm going to wrap it up here for this one. I hope you have enjoyed. This has been Wavetale. As I mentioned down below in the description, you will find links for every modern console this is available on right now, and quite a few PC game fronts as well. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Absolutely charming little game. I'll catch you guys next time.